How to get health insurance without employer. There is a popular adage that says that health is wealth, hence a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Despite the social and economic prowess of any individual, when health is impaired, everything is affected. Little wonder why most organizations do not take a flimsy look at the health of their personnel. They spend lots of money on healthcare services of their personnel and their family members in a bid to ensure that the people are in the right frame of mind to enhance their productivity. Many nations of the world spend lots of money on healthcare services. In Africa, money spent only on combating malaria is enough for other landmark developmental projects. To achieve the United Nations Millennium Development Goals on health, many donor agencies spent a whopping amount of money in Africa and other developing nations of the world to ensure health for all by the year 2015. People who are always eating over-processed foods stand a chance of certain degrees of health impairment that could result in continuous medication. To forestall some of these health complications, it is advisable for adults to take lots of vegetables and fruits in their meals. The feeding pattern that encourages much consumption of sugar should also be avoided. It could be noted that much consumption of sugar will not only increase the body weight but also encourages the growth of cancerous cells in human. Fish could be a better alternative to meat and meals due to the high cholesterol level in it. Since proper feeding habit is synonymous to good health, it will be wise for individuals to eat appropriately and timely too. It could be recalled that one of the primary causes of ulcer of the colon is starvation. Eat well so that you can live well. Many people have yielded themselves so much to stress that their health is affected in different ways. Many have decided not to have sufficient rest in a bid to make ends meet. This overworking pattern directly results in body cells exhaustion and the submission of the entire body system to ailment. The demobilization of the body cell results in the mobilization of the disease vectors that were originally latent in the body. You will need to fill out the application and provide some documentation about your finances. This program can cover the health insurance needs of the entire family, including dental work, eye care, doctor visits, emergency care, prescriptions, and more. For people with children who don't get insurance through their work, this is a very good option to check out. It is free and a fairly painless process, and if you qualify, it could make your life a lot easier. The cost of healthcare in many parts of the world could be adequately reduced if the citizenry will learn to manage stress properly at all times. In order to manage stress adequately and maintain good health, official jobs may not be done at private times at home, while break lunch times in offices should be utilized for the relaxation as it is meant for. Despite how busy a man will claim to be, it is necessary to observe rest, which was instituted by God Himself after creation of the world on the seventh day. Rest so that you can live to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Unfortunately, exercising is not in the program of the many people in the society today. There is a popular biblical verse that says that happiness is the life of the flesh, while anger is the rottenness of the bone. Clearly saying men who are not always happy are simply punishing themselves, as their anger is a leeway to ailments of different kinds. Happiness cannot be purchased, but a conscious effort of man can guarantee continuous joy every day. If bitterness of the mind exists in any individual, rancor and animosity equally follows. The existence of acrimony in a man's life can result in the malfunctioning of many of the internal organs of the body due to the secretion of some poisonous hormones that can be cancerous. If health is to be maintained a natural way, joy ought to be flowing like a river in our lives. Despite the conscious efforts made by anybody to feed properly, relax adequately, exercise properly, keep a happy mode, and the environment is not clean, sickness is bound to come. Good sanitation is a prerequisite to good health. It is proper that our external and internal environment will be clean all the time so that we can forestall the breeding of disease vectors. Consumers should take into consideration the medical needs of each person in the family before choosing the family health insurance plans that suits them. With research, it is definitely possible to find the right family health insurance plan for your family at a reasonable cost.